welcome to the stage right now, Hameen Zahid.
Thank you guys. Thank you for staying till the end. That's pretty cool. I look like a nice guy, but I'm Arab. Yeah, I was born in Algeria, but I live in Canada. I'm both Algerian and Canadian, which means if I bomb tonight, I'll go to heaven. Then I'll apologize for it. Yeah, I was raised Muslim, but I'm not into religion anymore. And since I left Islam, everything has changed. Now I'm all about, saving lives, being nice to women, defusing bombs, stuff like that. I can, just for saying that I left Islam, I can get killed. That's how cancel culture works where I'm from. When people get offended, they don't tweet about it. They fucking chop your head off. Yeah, enough about me. No, actually I had more stuff to say about me. Yeah, I'm a filmmaker, that's my day job, that's how I make a living. It's nothing fancy, I do like corporate gigs and, wedding videos, stuff like that. When I started filmmaking, I wanted to become a movie director. But it's not easy, It's not easy to become a movie director. There's no path to become a movie director. It's not like engineering. Like if you want to become an engineer, you study engineering. If you study filmmaking, at best you become a bartender. And no offense to bartenders, but like if you're a bartender, it's clearly not your first choice. It's like you tried something, you failed, and now you're serving beer to drunk people. Yeah. I just arrived to New York actually. I live in Montreal, Canada. And seriously, there's some homeless people in New York on the street. I was walking on the streets, I saw a bunch. It's cool to have some homeless people in the city, as a motivation, for other people, to remind other people to keep working hard, keep their shit together. Or else you can become homeless yourself. It's even more effective than any motivational speaker. These conventions when they bring people, to make speeches like Gary Vee and stuff like that, they could just bring a homeless guy on stage and let him be himself, for like an hour. He'll be sleeping on the stage. And I think it's going to be more effective than any speech. Yeah, I was visiting the city today. I went to the memorial pools, and I was standing there looking at the pools, and I was like, this seems like a waste of land, Because if you look at the pools, they look like you can build the perfect tower. Yeah, you could build like 2 towers, and you can even call them like the Twin Towers. And it may help the housing crisis in New York. I heard you have guys a housing crisis. Actually, when I arrived here, I don't know if you have a housing crisis, but I know that the prices of the rental prices are super expensive. When I arrived here, I booked like 2 nights on Airbnb, and it cost me $100 per night. And it was the shittiest room I've ever seen. Like seriously, you know what I can get in Montreal for $100 per night? I can get a whole apartment with 2 bedrooms in downtown Montreal. And maybe a bunch of hookers and some coke. And you know why the prices are cheaper in Montreal? It's because we don't have 2 fucking huge pools in the middle of our city. That's why. This is my last joke. This is a little bit dark. I have a vegan friend who's trying to convert me to veganism. And he has one good argument, He has one good argument. He's like, you shouldn't eat meat because animals are just like us. They're just like human beings, They have feelings like us. They can feel love, they can feel pain, And I agree with him. Animals are just like human beings. So now I have sex with my cat, and I eat human flesh. That's all my time, you guys. Thank you very much.